Hey, how's it going, fellow YouTube dwellers? Today we have a video over a brand new method made by yours truly, TrapGT, of how to loot on Fortnite Battle Royale. Alright, now this is kind of interesting. I haven't seen anything else like it, so sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy. Okay, so the first step is extremely important. What you want to do is you want to grab a manly character with some awesome hair. You want to select a sexy dance, and you want to work it, alright? You want to make those ladies want you. And once you start doing that sexy dances, dude, females are going to come running, okay? Look at this. See, I told you, look at that. And that's step number one. Once you've done that, you're set. Okay, now in all seriousness, you want to go ahead, you want to take yourself to Frosty Flights, and you want to nab yourself a little bit of loot, and go ahead and hop straight into a plane. Alright, that is actual step number one, and it is very important, okay, because you already know everyone's afraid of the airplane. Okay, so what you want to do from here is you want to fly that airplane all the way over to Tilted Towers. Now, if you come across a jerk in another airplane, alright, I have a quick little tip, because this just so happened to me. This plane came up behind me and started shooting me, so I hit that e-brake and he ran straight into me. Alright, it's kind of like if someone's riding your butt when you're driving, you have to smash those brakes so that he backs up off of you. Okay, if he rear ends you, it's his fault. Alright, so just remember that. Now, at this point, I've already selected my victims. Okay, so when you go to Tilted, you kind of want to mess around. You want to fly over a couple times and select a group of people fighting, okay? Because this is pretty important. So right here is where I start my assault on my future victims. Alright, so what I do is I just run straight into them. Try and take them out. Doesn't work. Alright, but you have to remember that beginning loot that I had is extremely important. Okay, and even though I'm a bad player, that doesn't mean that I'm not able to take out a few people with my crappy guns. Now just sit and watch and see what happens. And right here is where it starts to get interesting. You find that weak person and you nail him with the headshot. Alright, you take that pump straight to his head. Okay, because this person put in all the hard work of killing everyone else for you, and on top of that, he has the best loot that's there. So go ahead, you want to loot his body, and then on top of that, you want to go ahead and loot everyone else that he killed for you. Now, if you go ahead and look at my loadout, I am pretty well set, and it's only going to get better from here. Okay, because I haven't even gone over all the loot. See, there's a pump right there. I'm pretty sure I find an even better SMG. And, I'm just set, because all I had to do was fly my airplane into Tilted, mess some stuff up, cause a few people to die, and then, boom. Right there. Anything I could ever want, right at my fingertips. Now, in all seriousness, I really didn't put in that much effort. I really did just run my airplane into a building, kill 2 people, and then there's all these dead bodies around me. So I have all this loot, and there's tons of great stuff just sitting on the ground that I'm not even able to pick up, like all those compact SMGs, all those blue pumps. All of that is fantastic, and it's just sitting there on the ground. Now, if I wasn't going to be the one to pick all that up, someone else would. You need to keep that in mind. So, like I said, just go grab you a plane and fly it into Tilted. Now, the only reason that I started running in this direction was because I saw that light shooting up in the air, and to be completely honest, I had no idea what it was. But once I came up on it, I decided that I was going to take all my perfect loot. I was going to swap it for the sword, because why the hell not, alright? Now I got a sword, and we're going to mess some shit up, alright? Now in hindsight, picking up the sword maybe wasn't the best idea because all these people have range on me. And as soon as I realized that, I decided I was going to take my sword and I was going to camp. No, I'm just playing. Alright, if you have the sword, you need to go freaking berserk. You need to go tear some stuff up, okay? So, like I said, that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, now that you've had a little bit of fun, now that you've destroyed some stuff, it's time to get serious, okay? Now I ran across this guy, I started destroying his building, but he got a little crazy. So what did I do? I dipped out of there, okay? It was getting a little too sweaty for me, alright? And I can't afford to die, and neither can you. So just remember that when things start getting a little crazy, okay? Don't be afraid to run away. And that's true of many things, alright? Now, like if you're getting beat up at school by a girl, don't be afraid to run away. It is what it is. I mean, if you can't take her, you can't take her. It's as simple as that. Don't be ashamed. Now, a little bit of advice. While using this sword, you are able to consume some mushrooms, okay? And not only that, if you drop your sword for a big shield, you're able to drink that big shield, or even minis. I mean, any sort of shield, really. But anyway, you can trade that for your sword, drink it, and then when you pick up the sword, you will have that extra health. So it's always nice to have extra health. Now, one thing that I didn't realize at first is that I could get into airplanes even with the sword. Okay, now, this was actually pretty cool because earlier when that guy in an airplane was trying to freaking take me out, but instead I sliced him up, yeah, it would have been nice to go after him in my airplane, which was right up there. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, now I have my airplane. I'm gonna go tear some more stuff up, okay? Now, earlier there was another guy up here, but I no longer see him. So I'm just gonna go find my next victim. Now I just decided to ditch the plane because that is old news, okay? Now it's just me and my sword and my victim, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna slice and dice this man up. I suck with this sword, alright, just keep that in mind. You're gonna see me miss it at least 20 billion times and my health just get destroyed, okay? And my victim went ahead and turned me into the victim. So by now, if you're any better than me, you obviously won that game, all because of my looting method. Because if you really think about it, it has nothing to do with skill and all loot. I mean, that's just how it works. Alright? No, I'm just playing. But seriously, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.